Hello. Welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Scorpio weekly money and career reading from April 24th to the 30th, 2023. Scorpio. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, moving forward on a creative project, moving forward on a project, on an idea, on a business, on a goal, and excited about it. I like that. Sharing with others or moving forward on a project with a team that you enjoy or people you can really connect with. You like the team you're working with in a job, or you like the team you're working with on the project. Celebrating just being in the right place. Persevering, right? Even if you have your doubts, you're persevering. Accepting that there might be challenges, but to take them lightly or lighter, right? With the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can be an Aries, Leo, Sag in this situation. Someone you think is a lighter weight within the job or lighter weight within this project or thing you're working on. But I think it's you taking the lighter road with the Knight of Wands. Being patient, understanding that it's important not to push, not to bulldoze, to allow all the energies to come together, to allow people to express themselves, to be there in the collective and move forward in a patient way. Balanced decisions, balanced discussions, maturing ideas, and sort of a mature way to approach a decision. Nothing is rushed. Nothing. Okay. So it feels like the Knight of Wands might be someone that not rushes things, but maybe doesn't think before making a decision. A little, like the lightweight I said. But you're balanced. You got this. You know you have to take your time if you're moving forward on a job, if you're moving forward on an idea, on a project, on a business, right? It will be different for each and every one. You know how to remain calm. And you're thoroughly enjoying these people you're working with. I like that. Yes, listening. There you are, Scorpio, listening, being there for others, caring for others. And I think that your role in the situation, whatever it is, lots of cards, whatever it is, your role is really about being there for others, listening. Now, again, I've mentioned so many times, even in the last couple of years, that Scorpio has shifted, changed, thinks differently, has a different approach, feels differently, different emotions, doesn't react the same way, not the same triggers, right? After this long process of transformation and this long process of self-awareness and self-reflective mode that Scorpio has been in for such a long time. And so many emotions, so many moments where Scorpio was lost in transformation, right? To come out of that tunnel and just be inspired to be a new person, and your reactions are different, or they are much more tame than they might have been in the past. Here you are, there for others, but in a very constructive way, in a very pragmatic way. So whether it be I know this is money and career, but this is how I'm reading this, whether it be for family members, whether it be for a friend situation or a job situation or a career, you know, take it as, or an emotional life situation. You're there in a very balanced way, in a very pragmatic way to fix, to help, to find ideas, to find solutions. And here you are, there for others within a situation. Now, that's one scenario. This other scenario is this creative project or this new job or new business or new opportunity, because there's a Page of Cups. Seems like there's an offer there, an offer to work on something creative, an offer to work on something, and that's really moving forward. Yes, and that makes you happy. I like that. It's giving you positive vibes, that's for sure. It's bringing you that optimism that Scorpio rarely thrives on, because they really connect to that really empowered, positive, passionate moment. When they do, they do. When they do, it's passion all the way, and they give 150%, right? Yes, but it's rare. And I believe it's rarer and rarer because Scorpio has learned to tame those emotions, to tame those impulse, passion, discussions, emotions, connections, take it as it resonates, right? And it's you here finding the joy and the happiness in an idea, in maybe a group of people or a community or a company or a team. And I think that you're excited to work on a new dynamic, excited to work on an idea or in a job or on a project that you feel is just, that you feel is honest, balanced, equally balanced financially. In other words, you feel like the money there is okay for you, and there's you're helping others, you're there for others, and it feels like a community or a company or a job or, you know, whatever it is for you. It will be different for each and every one of you, but it feels like it's serving a purpose. So either it's guiding others or finding solutions for others, or, you know, helping emotionally, helping financially, or educating, or something like that. It feels like there are other people involved, other people that are investing financially, or other people that are helping financially, helping you maybe, or helping the cause, or helping your project or your goal. Yes, it's a new direction, but it's also you being very clear on what's going to happen, very clear on your role in this, very clear on what you're going to work on, what your role is in this job, in this idea, step by step. And I like that you're not imposing your point of view. You're not imposing your energies. Scorpio can be very imposing sometimes, especially in a team setting, or right in a work setting, on a team, whether you are leader or not, you tend to overrule, or you tend to impose, or you have to give your point of view. Scorpio, it's important that always to give your point of view, and for you, your point of view is center most important. It's almost like sometimes you don't even think that anybody in the group makes sense, if that makes sense, or that you overrule, right? You overrule all intellectual ideas, or you overrule anything that doesn't make sense to you, and how you can make things happen, or how things must be done in a certain way, and you're the one that has the answers, right? You're a little bit like that. But here, it feels like a little different, because it feels like you're taking your time, and again, you're taming that. You're taming your your reactions to maybe a discussion, or, you know, meetings, or your business meetings, or whatever it is you're working on here. Maybe this is the community or the people you're working with. It seems like there are a lot of people there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And you're really understanding that whatever it is, you'll bring your ideas or bring your opinion or opinions in a moderate way, in a tame way, in a balanced way. And any decisions you will make will be in a balanced way, in a mindful and, yes, a mindful and a mature way. A lot going on. Feels like there's a lot going on, but it feels like there are a lot of discussions, but most of all, a lot of options, a lot of idea and a lot of options. And it feels like you have to sort of open all the boxes to see what's going on in there. Whether you're starting your own business or working on a project or working in it within a team, in a company, or, right, it feels like there's a dynamic there, and that you have all these options to push this forward. But to push this idea or this project forward, you really have to consider all options, all ideas, because maybe there are offers, maybe there are solutions or different ideas you want to develop, and what direction do you want to go into, and how are you going to make this happen? But you're not alone. There's a lot of people here, but there's the sun, and I on one side, I want to say, okay, Scorpio is empowered and passionate, and it's great because Scorpio hasn't found that passion in a long time. And at the same time, it's sort of like, okay, but the Jack is out of the box, right? Here comes Scorpio again with their big ego, or their point of view and their opinions that they have to sort of target, you know, really, and be there, and they have to speak, and they have to make sure people, you know, for Scorpio sometimes feel that, you know, what they say is the truth, and there's no other, you know, everybody else around the table is either talking nonsense or doesn't make sense. For Scorpio. That doesn't mean that. It's just for Scorpio's point of view. But it's clear here that you're pushing forward, and even though it's a little, sometimes you're on the fence, right? Sometimes you're wondering, of course, Scorpio, right? With this 9 of Wands, you're a little freaked out, not in a bad way at all. But it's sort of that tension, right? That you have to prove yourself. That tension that you have to express yourself. You have to express your opinion. You have to prove that what you know. And you have to prove your power, your knowledge. But emotion, you know, and most of all, you have to prove your sharpness. That you see clear, and that you know, and you see things that other people do not see. But you have the sun, so it's successful, it's abundant, but it's really most of all making you think positively, having optimism. And so yes, there are both sides to this, Scorpio. On one side, you're pushing because you have to express yourself, because you're passionate, you know, have to push through that idea, and sort of imposing your point of view, but at the same time, you're empowered, and you're back in the game, and you're passionate, and that's a good thing as well. So if you just balance things out, right, it's giving you back that strength, and giving you back that momentum, and that energy that no matter what, this is going to be cool, this is going to be good, and, you know, back in power, Scorpio, and it just makes you happy. It just makes you happy, because I feel like you haven't felt this in such a long time, that this is sort of something that, you know, that empowers you, and almost like feeling like, wow, this is going to be successful. This is going to be a good journey. I haven't been on a good journey, on a good ride, successful, abundant ride in a very long time, and this just feels like a good one. And it's exciting. and your positivity is just pushing you in the right direction and pushing you, you know, into success. But you're the one radiating that warmth, that I wouldn't say understanding, that's not a good word for Scorpio, but you're the one radiating that optimism and that joy of being on this journey or in this job or, you know, in this project, in this group of people. No wonder you're celebrating. It's very powerful. Yes. Yes. Obstacles, but you have control. You have control over this. You got this, Scorpio. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. And we have the Magician. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. All of this, working hard, making this happen. It's time for this to happen. It's time for this idea to go forward. You believe in this. You have, it's almost like you've accumulated all your knowledge, all your powers, all your emotions, your tricks, your trades, your financials, your, you know, everything, your ideas, everything you've gathered the past couple of years. It's to be here and march into this new journey. It's time to make it all happen. You're working hard, Scorpio. Scorpio's a hard worker, no matter what, even if that's a lot of cards here. I'm just going to put these back. Let's see if there are other ones that come out or the same ones, but not as many. No matter what, you've worked hard. And you always work hard, Scorpio. You can say whatever you want about Scorpio, but they are hard workers. And they will get the job done. They might be a pain, right? They might have a lot to say or feel like they know it all or, you know, have a bit of an ego or too much to say. But at the end of the day, they get the job done. They're extremely reliable, extremely loyal. If they're all in. If they're not, they're out. So there's no in between. And they're there. They show up. So here you are in a certain circumstance where you're empowered again, and you're feeling that again, and you're feeling that energetic, great to be here, great to be in this group. I'm loving this dynamic. I'm loving this new project, this new job, business, right? It'll be different for each and every one. There are obstacles. Yes, it is not easy. There are challenges, but the job will be done. And in those circumstances, Scorpio is so empowered. In other words, they will go above and beyond. Challenges, they're not afraid of challenges, right? You're not afraid of challenges. You're not afraid of problems. You're not afraid to show up and help out and be there and find solutions. No. But it goes with everything else. In other words, you'll show up, but you'll have something to say. All right, so I'm taking these cards because yet again, there's a lot that came out. So let's see. Yes, it's something that is aligned with your values, what you like, your ideas. So it's making you very excited. Page of Cups. So you have the Page of Cups. Yes, you had the Page of Cups twice. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. There you are. I mean, it's really, I'm going to put this there. And you don't have the Ace of Cups. No, not yet. Maybe. I don't know. It's really channeling your emotions. You're there and you're growing. You're growing emotionally, Scorpio. You are empowered emotionally, step by step by step. You're getting empowered emotionally and you're channeling your emotions within this project, job, circumstance, you know, whatever it is. And you're getting better and better at channeling your emotions, right? Step by step. You have everything you need. Now we have the King of Wands, bold, assertive. You are making things happen. If this is not you, this is an Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe in this group of people, in this company, in this team. You really are important in this job. Again, the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. You're okay with what's going on. You feel like there's a balance, an equal give and take financially. It can be a cause you're working on. It can be a job, a nonprofit or something like that. Doesn't have to be, though. You just feel like you're in the right place. Again, the Queen of Cups. A lot of emotions, but you've reached the point where you're channeled now. You're channeling your emotions. You're not all over the place. You come in with a very observant and mature energy, and you are not expressing yourself all over the place. There is a choice to be made. There is a direction you're going to have to choose to go into within this job, within this circumstance. Are you going to be there or not? Are you going to remain on this team or not? Do you want to go in their direction? Do you want to be, or do you want to go on your own? Oh, interesting. Okay, and you have the Tower. Yes, realizing that, you know, it's a lot going on here, a lot going on in this job or in this project or in this business, whatever it is you're working on, because you have to make a decision. No matter what, I feel like you're persevering. No matter what, you feel that you got this, and it's time, and it's okay. You can do it. So maybe you're bossing up in this job. Maybe you are bossing up in another project, and you're taking on your own, and you're becoming, you know, you're starting your own thing. Whatever it is, it's the same subject. It might be the same people, and you're sort of branching out, or you're understanding with the Tower and the Hangman that you're moving in a different direction. In other words, this team or this company or this job or this business is taking you slowly but surely on a different path. Same people maybe, same subject, but the angle is different. Something new is emerging. Something new within this job is emerging. So, are you taking on more responsibility on another project to develop? Or are you developing your own? Or are you offered more responsibility or a different type of responsibility on a different project or on a different job? It feels like you're in the same company with the same people, and all of a sudden they're offering you to work on something different. Specific, but different with the Hangman. And it's almost like you realize maybe you've been working with these people for a while. Maybe you've been on this job for a while, right? But with this Tower, it's all of a sudden, oh, okay, all right, well, this is different, right? So it's the same people, but either unexpected, and not in a bad way, either unexpected or, this is different, right? So maybe they are, I say they, the company or your boss, your manager, or the team, whatever it is, are doing things differently and have a completely different approach to their business, to their project, to their idea, to whatever they're developing. And now you are sort of pushed to have a different perspective, no matter what. So I don't even think it does. So then you have to make a choice. Are you with them or are you not? Or do you want to still continue working on this or not? Right? You have to make a choice. But take your time, right? Take your time to understand. Take your time to reflect with this Hangman, because what is coming in is different. What you're going to work on is different. Interesting. There is a choice to be made. Maybe you feel a little stuck. Maybe you have been working with these people for a while, and you're you're sort of surprised yet excited about this change. It's sort of shaking things up. There's something happening that's sort of impacting your day-to-day routine, and it feels like a major change. But it's with the same people. Interesting. And it's just understanding to open up. Maybe it's a project that was on hold. Maybe you were waiting for finances. Maybe there's a reorganization in this company. Maybe there's a reorg, right? And you're using this time to sort of gain a new perspective, because all of a sudden there's a reorganization. Maybe there's new partnerships. Maybe there's a buyout. Maybe there's a new boss. Maybe, right? And it feels like all of a sudden you're sort of forced to see things differently, because it's with it's same team, same company, but sort of like a buyout, right? And so all of a sudden there's a shift, or a different way of seeing things, or a different way of distributing responsibilities, if that makes sense, or distributing the work. That's the way it feels. Very, very interesting reading, Scorpio. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road, Scorpio. Weekly, money and career. Okay, there's already one card that came out. Three of Pentacles. Teamwork. So yes, just confirming the teamwork, the building of a team, the building of a company, the building of a project, working together, building something. So you are on a team, whether it shifts and changes in between because it's different people financing, or there's reorganization, or people have to change things because maybe the finances have changed, or the company management has changed. But you're definitely part of a team, and really part of a core team in this situation. I like this. I really like this. It's emotional, a lot of changes, a lot of decisions to make. And you're going to have to reflect and to see what you want to do, because all of a sudden you have to make decisions. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. And it's a passion of yours, and it feels like you have, yet again, passionate opinions, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. But if you are interested, there is a Scorpio tarot message reading for May, or for whenever you desire. If you connect with the energies, if you're interested, you can check that out. And I also wanted to know if you enjoyed those tarot message readings, if you would enjoy to have them on a weekly basis, or you would rather have them on a monthly basis, Scorpio. You have been amazing from the beginning, and you have been top sign for a very long time. And so I always I know I can trust you in some feedback on what you would like and what energies you would like me to read for. So let me know if you would be interested in that, and let me know what, maybe you have suggestions for any type of reading, Scorpio. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great week, Scorpio. Take care. Bye-bye.